Hello everyone. Today we're looking at the Goblin Golden Greedy EA for MetaTrader 5. This one is specifically built for Gold USD and it's been on the MKO Market 5 market since April 2026 and currently sits or trades or you can purchase it at $2,000 with rent for 1 month at 30 USD. They include the free demo which I'll be using for my back tests and I'll show you the results later. The developer Yana Daba from Indonesia. I don't know if I didn't pronounce that right. Marketing is something that you can start with as little as $100 and just hunt for gold without needing constant supervision. And say here, they make a claim that I can go from $10 to $1,000, $100 to 100,000. Fancy design, but does it really make sense and does it really do that? We'll see all this in my backtest results. Before we dive into today's EA, you can download a free Forex robot for MT4 and MT5 that has lots of indicators and candlestick patterns built in by using the link in the description below. Now let's walk through exactly what the developer says powers this thing. According to the product page, the core is a multi-timeframe Confluence strategy. It watches 5 time frames at once, which are the M1, the M5, the M15, the M30, and H1. On each of those, it simply looks at consecutive candles. A streak of green candle is marked as a strong buy. A string of red is marked as a bear or a strong sell, and missed candles are moderate. Now this EA only opens a trade when at least 3 out of those 5 time frames agree on the same direction. Now you can tighten that threshold all the way up to 5 out of 5 if you want straighter signals. The idea, as they put it, is to stay out of choppy, unclear conditions. When the trade hits its stop loss, the Smart Martingale over here steps in. There are 2 modes: reverse mode, which flips direction after every stop, so buy becomes sell, sell becomes buy, and one-way mode keeps the same direction and just increase the lot size until it eventually hits take profits. Default maximum is 4 martingale levels and it's to drop back to the base lot if the margin gets tighter. Now after I take profit, it resets. And the developer also highlights the greedy goblin mode. When that is switched on, the lot size automatically scales with your account balance. A $100 account starts at 0.01 lot. $200 goes to 0.02 and so on. You get the idea. All the way up, so the position size grows as the account grows. There's also an Asia Pacific session filter because the developer claims gold tends to move cleaner during those hours compared with London or New York sessions. And it also has a daily target feature that can stop trading once a profit goal is hit or if daily loss exceed a set limit. On the dashboard side, you get a gold team panel showing the 5 time frame status, the current confluence counts, martingale level, today's P&L, and session status. Before setting aside 200 points take profit and a 200 point stop loss, a base lot of 0.01, and it works on both hedging and netting accounts. Now those are the claims and marketed features straight from the page. Let's look at this. Before we go to my backtest, let me see what they claim. Claimed initial deposit $100. Total net profit 11. Is this million? Yes, it is actually 11 million. Gross profit of 33 million, approximately 34, and gross loss of 22.4 million, netting an 11.4 million. Profit factor 1.51, recovery factor 13.92. Its profit swings of 34%, pretty low. That means the consecutive wins or the average profits were higher than the average loss. Far. Now they did it another time and got 46 million. It's $100. Profit factor 1.37. Less profit trades than loss trades, and equity of 9.8 and 9.34. Let's see the other one. 41.8 drawdown and 7.47 equity drawdown. Now they say we can test the free demo using these parameters, which I did. I used the default and I used this also. Let's go over to my backtest results. I tested it on GoldUSD on the M30 timeframe for the period of 1 year, from June 2025 to June 2026. 1 minute OLFC. For modeling, and I think it USD deposits more than what they suggested. My leverage is up 1:100. Let's look at the equity curve first. As you can see on the equity curve, it's basically a long, steady decline. Starts near the top left and just grinds slower the whole way, finishing with almost nothing left. Very disappointing graph in my opinion. Doesn't match what they said it would do. Let's look at the back test. Mind you, I ran this both with the suggested input and my personal and the default input, and the results were still the same. Let's say we had a total net profit of minus $9,961. Our gross loss were more than times two our gross profits. Profit factor was 0.41. Our drawdown reached a 99.61%. Truly disappointing. Equity drawdown 99.62, basically 100% drawdown. Wow, truly wonderful in my opinion. Out of 642 trades, only about 24% were winners, with 76% loss. Average winning trade was around $46. An average loss or losers were about $35. But over here, if you look at here, you see that there were more loss trades than winning trades. And the largest loss was $456, more than times two, almost times two the profit trade highest number. The thing is, this multi-time frame confluence filter is extremely simple, just counting consecutive candle colors. That doesn't give you much protection when gold starts trending hard for days or weeks, which it regularly does. And once the martingale sequence starts, stacking larger lots against a sustained move, the account gets chewed up quickly. The daily loss limit and maximum martingale levels can slow the damage, but they don't prevent the deep drawdowns that show up over a full year of data. In life conditions, This style of system is also sensitive to spread slippage on gold, especially around news or session transition. The Asia filter helps a little, but gold still makes meaningful moves outside those hours, and the orthodox scaling works both ways. If the account ever grows, the next season sequence is simply larger. Honestly, this is a classic martingale style recovery system with a basic candle color filter on top. Can look exciting in short or carefully chosen tester periods over a realistic year with lots of variables. The risk of large drawdown is very high, as we saw on my backtest. Not the kind of reports or robots that will put very money behind if drawdown control matters to you. And you're still wondering after all this, should I use it? Probably if you're someone that's running a tiny throwaway account, purely for experimentation, who already understand how Martingale behaves and is prepared to lose the entire balance. For pro-firm traders, consistent growth accounts, or anyone who needs control risk, this is not a good fit. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next review. Drop a comment and let me know which EA you want me to test next. And don't forget to grab that free robot with the built-in indicators and candlestick patterns using the link in the description below. Thanks for watching. Trade safe, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.